I talk encrypted code. Some people, it goes right over their heads. A lot of time I'm in there with Ye and he's like, man, what does that mean? To other people in the street, it's like, oh my God, he's speaking a language. He's speaking directly to me. If you're in touch and in tune with the life, then it's gonna mean the world to you. So if you know, you know. Me and Kanye were just in the studio. He made the beat. He felt my first 4 bars were super strong. He stripped the beat down, and that's why you hear this amazing acapella almost first 4 to 8 bars, and then the track just comes in crashing. Pulling up in that new toy, the wrist on that boy, rock star like Pink Floyd, waving at rude boy. I'm waving at you, boy. Ran off on the plug too like True Goy. It seems like right now that's a trend in hip hop, the running off on the plug line. You know, they got songs about running off on the plug. It seems like the cool thing to say. Don't run off on the plug, please. Keep it thorough and keep it business, keep it honest. Imagine me, dude, boy. You could never do what I do, boy. Still ducking shit that I did, boy. Niggas in Paris for a hit, boy. These ain't the same type of hits, boy. Shit can get litter than lit, boy. You don't take these type of risks, boy, cause this boy been throwing that D like Rich Boy, you miss, boy. Throw Them D's is a song by Rich Boy. He was awesome. Rich Boy was like, had an amazing record. I remember being at All-Star Weekend. It was his year though, for that record. It really turned the club up. The numbers don't add up on the blow. That was 10 years ago. If you know, you know. That's just me living in today's time and hearing, you know, different prices in raps. And I'm just like, that's really not true. That's not the real, that's not even the number. Those prices were like 10 years ago, and it was. But right now, it's really not that. This thing of ours, oh, this thing of ours. A fraternity of drug dealers ringing off. I just happen to be alumni. I look at myself as a person who definitely has made it out. Like I look at myself as an artist who has like weathered the storm on so many different, you know, occasions, even pre-career, just, you know, weathered the streets and made it through. And, you know, people know like my story and they know like how many close calls and things, and people next to me have been, you know, fell victim to incarceration and so on and so forth. Too legit, they still looking at me with one eye. The company I keep is not corporate enough. Child rebel soldier, you ain't orphan enough. A rapper turned trapper can't morph into us, but a trapper turned rapper can morph into Puff. We all, you know, in the streets all looked at Puff like, man, he's the man. He's really that guy. Every street guy wants to be part of music and, you know, wants to be able to propel his team to some level of stardom and success. He's definitely the ultimate street dream. I would have to say that. Dance contest for the smokers. I predict Snow Owl Roker. If you know, you know. I only ever looked up to Sosa. You all get a bird. This nigga Oprah. Yeah, Oprah give everybody everything. I'm saying you all get a bird from Oprah. You get a car, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. Bricklayers and ball shorts, coaching from the side of the ball courts. If you know, you know. One stop like a Walmart. We got the tennis balls for the wrong sport. If you know, you know. It was a staple, you know, to have outside tennis ball that was basically hollowed and open. You could open it, put whatever you needed inside of it, and, you know, walk camouflage with a tennis ball. If you know about the carport, them trapdoors supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. 9 times out of 10, it's usually off hinge a little bit. The dashboard, the center console's a little off or crooked or whatever, and that's how you could recognize it. If you caught like a rookie cop or something, he may look past it. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know. You ever been hit with the water weight, then tried to weigh? Do you war or wait? If you know, you know. It's also a play on words. We're talking about wet weight. Then you're talking about weighing the odds of like, hey, wait a minute, do I go to war with you or do I chill out? When we all clicking like Golden State and you and your team with a motorcade, if you know, you know. Ben granting wishes like a genie to bad hoes in 2-piece bikinis. I think if I could ask a genie for 2 wishes, one would be able to see the future. The next one would be able to pick up on when somebody is lying to you. If you know, you know. I've been hiding where you can see me. The skybox is right next to Riri's. If you know, you know. Solely responsible for showing rappers how to stand On the front line when trappers started throwing bands. Where were you when Big Meech brought the Tigers in? Cause I was busy earning stripes like a tiger skin. This huge party that Big Meech had years ago, I believe it was called Meech of the Jungle. At this party, they had, elephants, tigers, all type of wild jungle animals. The party basically went down in history. Plenty rappers and R&B artists have tried to replicate this party in Atlanta numerous times. For guys like myself, to hear about the party, it was like such a motivation to be like, man, this is what we trying to be out here. We trying to live this large. I look at myself as like, as a guy who's still in touch with the streets, who he's made it out. I look at myself as an inspiration, let you know that it's possible.